The Telltale Brain, Ramachandran seeks to explain how the difference in developmental tendencies of humans versus those of other animals have led to advancements in the species, such as culture and empathy. He basically says, a fish knows how to be a fish when it's born. A duck knows how to be a duck when it's born. But humans mature slowly and learn how to be human from their parents by means of language and imitation. Ramachandran goes on to discuss arguments on loopholes or missing puzzle pieces in this theory of evolution. While some of the claims Ramachandran makes are strong, others seem to be weak assumptions. For example, the claim that there is no explanation for why humans have had roughly the same size brain for 300,000 years, but have only used it for civilized purposes for 75,000 years is a legitimate claim. He can reference the fossil record, human skulls, and artifacts, as well as language to prove his point. Further study on this claim even developed to produce Wallace's problem. With that being said, the second claim Ramachandran made about crude tools seemed to be a wild assumption. It is hard for me to base a very large evolutionary argument on the production of tools. All it would take was one Homo habilis, one time, figuring out how to make a better tool to realize how to perfect the production of tools. I don't necessarily think a difference in tool production methods is a strong enough point to account for an evolution of an entire species. For me, the most fascinating part of the chapter was mirror neurons. Not necessarily the fact that humans empathize with other humans, but rather the different tests psychologists and neuroscientists perform to prove and disprove the theory. While opening up a human's head to perform a test may seem like the most unorthodox method, I personally think that the study of newborn babies was the most abstract. It seems absolutely ridiculous to try and support a theory on something as complex as mirror neurons based on whether or not a newborn baby would smile at its mother. Ultimately, I really enjoyed this chapter, and I thought Ramachandran made some good arguments.